What is going on, guys? Chris here and welcome to a new video. In this video you're going to be watching some Destiny gameplay, a 39 kill gameplay on one of the new Dock Below maps, Pantheon, where I backpacked the team and then they threw away a pretty convincing lead and I just made sure we got the lead again in the very end with a 15 kill streak, which I found was pretty impressive, so I hope you guys enjoy that in the background. And we're going to be talking about why you shouldn't always trust the media. Now, I'm aware that for this channel that's probably not what you're expecting, but I am going to try to make it relevant for Call of Duty fans and give an example that all of you can probably relate to by now. So before we get into the entire media thing, I just want to say don't get me wrong on this. I'm not saying you can never trust the media, I'm just saying you got to be critical of them. You can't just believe any title you see and just say, yeah, that's going to be true, you know. I saw this in the title, so that's obviously true, because that's not the way it works, unfortunately. The issue is the media has a lot of power. If you look at the country like the USA, you have the president, you have the Congress, and you have the court. The Congress being the ones that make new laws, the president the one carrying the laws out into the real life, and the court the one that makes sure that offenders of the law get punished accordingly. Now the media is considered the fourth big power, you know, the fourth big institution in any country really. You know, you have similar systems all over the world, and the media is going to be the fourth power that watches over the three other institutions and makes sure everything is happening like it should be. For instance, if there's a big scandal with a politician, or there's some corruption, or maybe some political party has made certain promises in their election campaign and then not kept them once they actually got the power. That's sort of the role that the media plays in our society. And many of us tend to believe that that's just what they do, you know, they tell the truth, they're objective, they make sure that the truth is in the public so the citizens, they can decide who to vote for at any time and make sure they've made the right choice. But there is an issue with this, because the media also needs money. Most newspapers, TV channels, etc., they're not supported by the government in any way. So they also need to make money, they need to make their own money, which means they have to sell newspapers, they have to get clicks on their websites, on their links, on social medias, etc. And that often means that the objectivity just goes out the window because they need to make the money first to actually get all this journalism out. So they work by a couple of criteria on what news actually make it to the newspapers. Even TV stations, you know, they may not actually go for the real, like, relevant stories because they won't make as much money. And unfortunately, the world is pretty much just controlled by money. Whoever has the most money has the most power, that's just how it goes. And it's really unfortunate, but that's the way it is. So as I said, the way the media works is they have some criteria. And two of these, there is 5 in total actually, but the two most prominent for this video, the two most relevant, is sensation and conflict. Now, sensation you guys can probably relate to on YouTube. If you see a title, let's say a dog rides a unicycle while playing the guitar, you're gonna click on that video and you know it. But if you just see like a regular dog video, you know, funny dog jump, that was a terrible example, but you know what I'm going on about here. You know, you're probably not gonna click on it because, you know, it's not as exciting as a dog riding a unicycle playing a guitar. So sensation is a big part, you know, if you can get those clicks on it, even on a YouTube video actually, you know, if you get a lot of clicks on a YouTube video, you're gonna make money off it. That's just the way it works, and the media works in the same way. And conflict is kind of similar, you know, you have all these reality shows. So much drama going on in these reality shows, that's why they make money, because there's so much conflict all the time. People love conflict. That's also why you see Drama Alert being so popular. I think the Drama Alert channel has probably hit 100,000 like 3 or 4 times. It's crazy. People love seeing these scandals like, oh my god, LEA tells this to KSI all the LGBT because oh my god, and then it's all just a joke, but you know, he makes an exaggerated title because it creates conflict and it gives him money and clicks and so on. And I'm not taking a dig at Keemstar here just to make that clear, but that's just the way the media works. And how does this relate to Call of Duty, you ask? Well, I'm sure we all remember how Charlie Intel and several big YouTubers said, no quickscoping in Advanced Warfare. Michael Condrey said there's no quickscoping in Advanced Warfare, and it's not true, guys. I saw so many videos with like, no quickscoping in Advanced Warfare in the title. It's crazy, and I actually read that article. That was the first thing I did because I didn't really believe that there wasn't going to be quickscoping in Advanced Warfare. I'd already seen like pre-release gameplay from certain events and so on, and I had seen quickscoping, so I clicked and it said Michael Condrey aimed to turn down quickscoping in Advanced Warfare through, you know, not allowing quick draw attachments and so on sniper rifles. He didn't say there was going to be no quickscoping, but I believe it was actually Charlie Intel, one of the bigger Call of Duty websites, that, you know, blew this up in the title by saying there is going to be no quickscope in Advanced Warfare. And then in the actual article, they didn't say there wasn't going to be quickscoping. It just said, you know, Mitochondria aimed to turn on quickscope. Now, whether or not they did that, that is, you know, you can argue about that. I don't think they did, because there is a pretty broken glitch with quickscope, and right now I'm not going to tell it because everyone's just going to be running around abusing it. The fact is that the media, you know, they said something different to what Mitochondria actually said, and that is really sad. So I hope you guys thought this video was informational. I know it's not what you've come to expect from this channel, but I still hope you found it informational and enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and if you're new, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys on another video. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Peace.